Satnam, I'm Sirisundri Kaur, and this is the cycle of the goddess that you are. Today, I want to share with you how to understand and use the energy of this full moon on the 23rd November. It's the full moon in Geminis, belonging to the month of Sagittarius. It is confronting our willingness to be superficial, to stay on shallow understanding and conversations, versus being deep and getting to the root of all this, what we're talking about. Full moons are a moment of fruition, a moment of integrating and understanding. And in the moment, we have two cycles that are coming to an end. On the one hand, we have a short cycle that started with the new moon of this month that was on the 7th November, and where I proposed you to use the archetype of Goddess Mary to reinvent yourself. The energy of that new moon, it's been really to address your identity, who are you, and to make you question about your own worth and your talents, so that you go really for it. So in this full moon is the moment where you may see coming to fruition all those efforts, all those intentions you plant there with the new moon on the 7th November, in order to reinvent yourself and to put forward all these features of value that you want to reinforce and get to the light. In between, on the 15th November, we had a change in the nodes of karma. They were placed in Aquarius and Leo for 18 months, when we've been working on our self-worth, daring to shine out of who we truly are and letting go of the groups where we belong to, and not hiding there anymore, not staying in our comfort zone anymore. So letting go of all those ideas of the groups where we were brought up, so to face and go forward into manifesting who we truly are. So these nodes are still going to have 2 more months to come to complete fruition, to come to complete manifestation of all the work that has been happening there in your natal chart, wherever you have your Leo and Aquarius. Nevertheless, this is the full moon to understand a little bit more how is this reinvention, how is this new identity you've been working on happening, and if you need still to correct any of these manifestations, because you're still in time. So I invite you to review the video I uploaded on the 7th November, so that you can really understand this, what I'm talking about. On the second hand, this full moon is finishing with the 6 months of manifestation that started with the new moon in Gemini on the 13th June. There I proposed to you the archetype of Goddess Hecate. To understand, using the 4 tools of Goddess Hecate, the energy of that moment. So you may have been working on downloading a lot of interesting ideas of new ways of doing things, can be even revolutionary ideas, and connecting to God's mind. That we connected to the torches of Goddess Hecate. And in this full moon, we still have this interesting contact. In this case, Uranus is doing a double T-square with the karma nodes that is going to be still lasting, although Uranus is moving so as the karma nodes do, while Uranus is retrograding, because they are moving accordingly. So until the 5th March, you will be still having this connection, this easy access to all what is there so subtle through your subtle body. So it's a good idea to work on your subtle body through meditation, so to have access to all this, what is beyond your rational mind, and understand things from a point of view of a higher mind, let's say God. Also, on the new moon on the 13th June, I told you about the key that is unlocking the unknown, connecting you to something transcendent, something greater than yourself. In this particular full moon, we have this contact of Uranus in the 29th degree Aries, opposing Venus that is now direct in the 26th degree Libra since the 16th November, that was retrograding. So we had Venus retrograding for 40 days, questioning us about what do I want? What is the worth of the things I am doing? What is what I want to become so that I am of worth? And all these sort of things. So in the moment, this key is letting you to understand better what is your motivation, what is the desire that is leading you to transform yourself. So it's a really powerful moment in terms of using this Venus desire, as Venus has just gone direct on the 16th November. Also, we have the North Node opposing the South Node, and the nodes have just changed. So the node position of the nodes of karma is addressing in you how are you going to find a balance between home, where is your safety area, where is your comfort zone, and your family, versus working and social success, working success. So all this is connected again with this Shakti, with this snake that is representing this cord of the transcendental that is linking you to something that is far greater than you yourself. We said in the new moon that it was having this nostalgic point, and somehow this may be what you feel also when you start to feel the action of the new positions of the karma nodes, making this confrontation between where you feel at home, what feels familiar to you, and your desires to be among your people and in your comfort zone, versus daring to go out there and proving who you are and showing your worth. All this what you've been working on the last 18 months with the nodes in the previous position. Also, we have these two nodes, the North and the South node of karma, opposing both Venus and Uranus. So Uranus is all about changes, and Venus is about desire. So there we have the knife of the ritual that it's here, facing or making you face your desire for change or your change of desire. So it is related with your identity and how you've transformed your identity. So as you can see, this is a very, very powerful moment. Also, we have a second very important aspect in this particular full moon, that is the mutable T-square between the moon and the Sun, Jupiter and Mercury in Sagittarius. Mercury is retrograding from the 17th November until the 6th December. So it's about not talking, not selling, not doing much, not going out there, not to understand even, but to reevaluate. So in this particular full moon, I'm proposing you the archetype of goddess Artemis. Artemis represents the intelligence of number 3. It's the positive mind. So Artemis is very much pushing you to go forward, to take action. And as you can see in the image, she's acting, or she's the goddess of the hunting, and she uses to hunt in the night, in the forest and the wilds. So when we are under the moonlight, we don't have a clear vision. And so Artemis is very prone to make precipitated judgment and to take very harsh and aggressive actions, very decisive actions, when she's not clear enough. But she can act in a hurry. She can be very precipitated. So all this energy in Sagittarius, it's a little bit there pushing you to action. But in this full moon, it's not a moment to take action, but a moment to understand. So I'm presenting you again, for this particular full moon, the archetype of goddess Artemis, so that you understand how is she working, so that you stay longer considering the options, because she is really skilled with her arrow and she can kill with her words. So do you in this full moon, if you take a very precipitated action instead of waiting and understanding. What is Mars in Neptune contacting the moon and all these planets in Sagittarius, letting you to understand. So I propose you to work with these two archetypes using all the tools that I've provided for you in my book, The Cycle of the Goddess That You Are, where you can find the myths of these goddesses briefly explained and decoded using numerology, so that you can see yourself and understand how you are acting, and then use the Kundalini Yoga tools, either Kriyas or meditations, work with the affirmations, so to do mental gatka and cut down all those ideas that are leading you to precipitated action, or eventually take some coaching tools to go for a more deep analysis of all this, what is happening within you, so that moon by moon you can come to manifest fully the true goddess that you are. Sat Nam.